Good morning, guys. On today's episode of Glow and Grow with me, I'm actually going to be inspired by Mother Nature's most recent choice to snow on today being, I'm changing my calendar early today, on November 10th. If you're watching this is a Monday, so happy Monday. But Mother Nature decided to have a beautiful fall weekend into a snowy start of our week. So that's what I am being inspired by today. So if you care to watch, I would love for you to join me. So yeah, again, we are going to be joined by my lovely decorated cup. And we are just going to jump right in. I'm running a little behind. So per usual. But we're going to go in and I'm going to do kind of a snowy winter vibe today is what I'm going for, because I do love the snow. She just comes at weird times is all. So I am getting this all ready to go. So to begin again, I'm gonna go in. I definitely need to get me some new concealer, but this Wonka malt is going to be just touching up what few blemishes I have here for me. Just to kind of even out the skin a little bit. Also, since it has become winter, I am having my space heater on in the background of this video. So if it's too distracting, let me know, or when I go back to watch this, I'll also hear it in the background. But I figure it can't be any more distracting than when my cats are creating ruckus in the background. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it. Also got my hair trimmed over the weekend. I feel a lot lighter and better. Speaking of which, I'm going to dry shampoo the shit out of it here real quick. It's not greasy, it's just a little damp. And I'm doing all this work to simply put a hat on. I think I'm gonna rock a hat. I have these really cute cat eared beanies that I wear on occasion to work, and I think I'm just gonna rock one of those because it is still, I think, actively snowing outside. And I kind of just don't want to mess with being super cold. But yeah, this looks a lot better. I'm a lot happier with it. Okay. Oh, and the dry shampoo is just some knockoff brand I got from the dollar store. It just is a bit intense. So I think we're good so far with that. So I don't really think I have to go in like I have been, which is always pleasant. I don't know that I'm gonna do the brows. So again, I think I'm just gonna go in straight with my blush. And today, I think I'm gonna use this. So again, per my conversations earlier, I love me some ColourPop. So this is one of the earliest ColourPop palettes I think I have, is the Sailor Moon ColourPop collection. They've done two, but this was like the first OG one that I had. I just love those. This is the From the Moon, this pretty pink color. I'm gonna go in with that. I'm not gonna go super heavy on the blush because I kind of want to ice myself out. Come on with the highlighter, since we're kind of going in for a wintry look. I thought that'd be kind of fun. As soon as it snowed this heavily this morning, I was looking around my house, in which I still have my Halloween up, because it was just beautiful and fall-like with really pretty leaves this weekend. Got to walk my dog and everything. And I was like, Yeah, you definitely look like you don't belong any longer. So I think the Halloween may come down sooner than I wanted, just because I don't know, it just feels weird having the Halloween up while it's snowed. I'm like, the retail worker and me just can't start humming or even contemplating Christmas until after Thanksgiving. If you know, you know. But I don't know that I could look at my spooky decor, and it's so cute. A little Casper showing up everywhere, a blow mold ghost in my living room, a witchy kitchen, a batty bathroom. It's a whole vibe. It's truly a whole vibe. But I think its time has come for the season. So next from the blush. Yeah, I think that's enough blush. We can always go back and add. I'm going to use, again, my Corpse Bride, because why the hell not? I love her. And we are going to go in with, I think, Baby's Breath. So it's funny. There's the Baby's Breath highlight and there's the Moonlight. And it's just the most subtle difference. They both have blue undertones, but this one reads more pink initially, and this one just has straight white onto blue. So I think that's just the one I'm going to like literally ice myself out with, is Baby's Breath. I want her to look icy. I want to look like I showed up in a snowstorm, because that might be my experience driving to work today. Who knows? Hope the roads have been taken care of, but we shall see. But yeah, it was awfully pretty walking in the snow today. I just was walking my dog, who, if you haven't seen, is a husky, so she really enjoyed all of the snow. We're heavy on the English accent I see this morning. I don't know why. I don't know why I do half the things I do, but we are here and doing them nonetheless. Dang, look at that. Yeah. Ice Queen. Queen Frostine. Queen Frostine from Candyland. Hell yes. So I think we're gonna do that. I don't know if I want to do the brows. I keep debating if I want to do my brows or not. So I guess I could do them. Let me go in and do my brows. Almost debating on not having them split today and just doing the green on both. I'm not sure what that's about, but I hope to nix the green before long. It's so good, but I think change is amongst us. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, similarly with how I did Halloween, I'm thinking about doing more like winter, it could be Christmas, it doesn't have to be, but more wintry, Christmassy themed makeup coming up here soon for the season. I think I might just do both green today. I'm just gonna do it to it. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a more seasonally themed makeup again, is what the vibe is. I just think it's kind of fun. Seeing what all I can pull off or what all I can come up with. And I'm doing my best to do Nielsen originals. Like, I don't realistically want to copy anyone, but if there's just something that's too good not to try, I might jump on the bandwagon. I just don't ride a bandwagon very often. I'm like an anti-hipster. Like, if something is too popular or too hot, I don't know why, but it's always more or less repelled me. I'm like, I'm gonna let that cool off. Y'all are too up in arms about it. So I just don't mess with it. I know this is just reading like I've just filled in my brows. They really are green. Again, like I've shown you guys before, the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is a little bit more appropriate for the weather outside now, is what I use. And I go in with, ironically, Christmassy Time, which is this really pretty green. Oh my gosh, if you can see it. There we go. Really pretty green color. Okay, so yeah, that'll be my brows. Good enough for me. I think we're gonna go in. I just kind of want some white effect going on here. So I think I'm literally going to go in with, okay, sorry, I got distracted. I'm going in with this Vintage Dolls Cosmetics again because they have a pure white. The reason why my facial expression was the way it was. So I opened this sucker up. Guys, I've hit pan. I never hit pan on anything. Holy crap. Okay, so we will go in. So I use makeup all the time, don't get me wrong, but I've not seen that happen before, especially with this. I would have thought that the green would have hit that beforehand, but I guess not. So I'm gonna go in with Katherine, like Katherine Hepburn. We're just gonna white the fuck out of our eyes. I don't know if anyone else does this. I love humming, right? There's times when I feel like either fill space, not necessarily in the videos, even though I just caught myself doing it, but to fill just my mind. One of the songs that I'll naturally be inclined to humming is Semi-Charmed Life. I don't know why. Another one is 99 Love Balloons. I don't know. They just kind of live in my head rent-free, and I don't know how to explain it. But I would just, at random, either start humming them. Yeah, it's always just a random humming. I'm actually going to go under the eye, too. Like I said, I just want to make my face look really white up in here. You're just gonna become an ice queen, and that's okay. Oh my gosh, I look like I look like I've been wearing those goggles in the tanning bed. And then I take them off from the tanning bed and it's just like that's funny. Okay, so with that we will go in. I think I'd like to do, I'm just gonna keep with the Why So Blue palette. I'm gonna go back in with that butterfly, that really dark navy blue green, or blue green, this navy blue. I was looking at the Emily above it, it's a green. I'm gonna do butterfly, but I'm gonna make it really soft because I have this other really pretty sparkly color that I'm trying to put on top. So it's like I want to give the presence of blue, but I'm not like wanting it to necessarily be blue. That makes sense. Do you guys have a song that lives in your guys' head rent-free? I'd love to know. I like all types of random music. I promise you. It's random. Just about as random as I am, my music tastes. So, and I'm always down to hear new music too. So what I was thinking was I would go on the eyelids with this About Face, which is Halsey's makeup line. I love Halsey. She has this eye paint. This one is called Cloud Control. It's just really pretty. Like, it is literally this iridescent. I have another purple one. So it has a doe foot, which I think that's super cute, but that's the name of these things. It's a doe foot that literally goes on like paint. Like, look at that. Look at that. And I just use my finger to kind of spread it around. I'm just gonna do the other eye also. Look how pretty and icy I look. It is iced out. Which makes a little bit more sense as to why I wanted some blue undertone to begin with, because it has a pretty heavy blue influence here. So I have a purple one, I'll show you real quick. So they're very metallic. This one I got first because they were out of this one, but I got this one because I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. It reminds me of like early 2000s. So like doing a makeup like that would be kind of fun, I think. Also, let me see. There's another option that I have for this eye look also. Let me get it pulled up. So this is by Beauty Creations. This is called Win. Look how pretty. This one also looks like. I'm putting this just on my hand. Isn't that pretty? I just kind of like the more blue effect because this has kind of like a pink green sheen. I don't know how to describe that, but there's certain iridescents that have different like undertones to them, and that's kind of what that one gives off, more so than like the blue Frozen vibe of the About Face that I've used looks. I'm even gonna go in and do this a little thing. Okay, and then today I think is when I'm going to use that glitter liner I've talked about a few different times now. I am definitely going to use a hand mirror for this, for the precision, because look how small. It is tiny. It is tiny. But this definitely has like the blue sparkle that I've been looking for. Guys will be able, oh, you can see it. Look how pretty that is. I've never used that before. Oh my gosh, it even sticks out amongst all the rest of sparkle. Holy crap. Sorry, the mirror was like blocking all of that angle for you guys. So I have to have a moment of silence for the precision of this little brush. It's doing its thing though. Oh yeah, this is definitely giving like Queen Frostine for sure. Also something I kind of wanted to do. Let me see how this looks. You guys will see it in just a second. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just making sure it comes out the way I want it to before I expose it. Okay, so I also darkened my brows because I wanted to frost them out too. There's that. So I'm just all frosty, frosted over, frostbitten, if you will. I'm going to do my lashes real quick. Just almost done. I'm really hard trying not to hit any of the sparkle, get that off my eyes. I think we were successful. I'm going in with the Clinique, the High Impact. This is the Intense Black. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but the Intense Black. I don't mind a brown mascara, to be honest. I I just really like the impact of the darkest color they have. I know I hype Charlotte up quite a bit when I talk about mascara, but this one is also up there in faves. Mascara is mascarad. I'm also gonna ice it out on my mascara. Hang tight for this one though, because this one takes a minute. So I am just like, I kind of took a lot of the product off the doe foot here, and I'm just kind of wafting it on my lashes. I'm just making sure there's no thick clumps that are distracting. Or that could fall in my eyes, more or less. So there's that. Lastly, I just have a lip to tack on. I think we're gonna be done, honestly. So with the lip, let me see what options I have. I need a gloss, or like an icier gloss. I might do is go in with this is $19.99, I think is the brand. It's the High Shine Gloss. I got this in an Ipsy bag once. I'll show you what I mean by high gloss. So it is just a lip gloss, more or less. High gloss. It is see-through. It does not have any color to it, but I think that works in our favor today. So this is the Queen Frostine Iced Out look, inspired by Mother Nature's choice. I'll get you guys a closer up. So eyes decked out, eyebrows decked out. I don't know if you can see the mascara, but she's also decked out. So I am icy as can be. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up again for another glow and grow with me. I always greatly appreciate it. Again, if there's any comments on what you guys want to see, or what color combos, or just anything at all, please input that in the comments below. I always love to see that. Like, subscribe, and again, I'd love to see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.